Well, getting a check on the ESG sector now, and Clean Energy Finance Corporation, the CEFC, and clients of Crestone Wealth Management have launched the Australian Unity Green Bond Fund. That's investing in a combination of green, social, and sustainable fixed interest securities aimed at lowering carbon emissions. To take us through the details is Ian Learmonth from CEFC, and he joins us now live via Skype. Morning, Ian. Thanks for coming onto the program. I should say that was CEFC in case I stumbled there. There has been this move to ESG investment. Is that what you've seen? Is that why this new fund has been created, to take advantage of this interest?
Well, I think there's been generally a macro trend for some years now around capital, institutional capital, high net worth capital, wholesale investors, all wanting to put their money not only to make a decent return, but also for some positive outcomes, particularly around the environment. So this is a new product. This is Australia's first green bond fund, which is very exciting. And we work together with the Altius Funds Group, which are owned by Australian Unity, to put together an investment product that can be accessed by wholesale investors and institutional investors, that can get access to a whole portfolio, if you like, of predominantly green and climate bonds. I think there may be some social bonds in there as well, but it's really a collection of diversified green bonds with an element of liquidity, where investors know that their capital is not only making a good return and it's highly rated bonds underpinning that return, but also achieving a positive outcome for the environment, which is, as I say, a very strong macro theme for investors.
Yeah, it's already a relatively sizable area now, but I imagine things like the bushfires this year has drawn a lot more attention. I mean, are you seeing an increased demand for this type of investment?
Certainly. I think there's always been greater demand in many ways than there is supply of underlying products. So that's really the challenge. As I say, everything from the industry super funds, self-managed super funds, retail investors, I think they all want to invest in this sector. It's finding a suitable products for that capital.
And are there enough products, in your opinion, coming onto the market now? If there's all this flow of funds and interest moving into this space, are there actually enough investment vehicles, enough companies to invest in, enough interest rate products to really take advantage, or is that going to create a bit of an upward squeeze on prices with a limit on supply?
Well, I think that's where the constraint is. I don't think there are enough investment products for the amount of capital that's interested in coming into this sector, and that's where we, the CEFC comes in, and we're a government-owned green bank, if you like, and we're using our capital, in some cases our assets, as we are in this particular product, to create something that is a suitable investment vehicle for investors. There's elements of liquidity. They've got highly rated assets in the portfolio. But it's not just the fixed income sector. There are increasingly listed products that are being created both in Australia and internationally for in this ESG space. So very much a growing space, and the CEFC is doing what it can to assist in creating new products.
We appreciate you taking the time to join us on the program and talk us through all of this today. That's Ian Learmonth there joining us from CEFC.